Hello. This is the first of a set of videos on section 1.2 in the Math 157 Core Statistical Reasoning for Everyday Life. Section 2 is on sampling. Here's our first question. A political scientist randomly selects 6 of 218 representatives, 6 of 218 representatives currently serving in the legislative body of a government, then finds their political party affiliations. Identify the sample. Well, let's start there. The sample is going to be the subset. So that's going to be the 6, right? The 6 of the 218. The 6 of the 218 randomly selected representatives. Let's just look at our other choices here. Whether or not each of the 6 randomly selected representatives is currently affiliated with a political party. That sounds like a sample statistics. This looks like our population, all 218. Political scientist, he's the person, the researcher. And whether or not each of the 218 representatives in the legislative body is currently affiliated with a political party. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a population parameter. So our sample is what we chose. And identify the population. That's the big group, the whole group. So our population at this time is the entire number of representatives in the legislative body, which is 218. Bingo. And here's where we get into some vocabulary and types of sampling that we must be very, very careful and understand about. So in this situation, the political scientist went in and he randomly selected 6. So this is a simple random sampling. These other types, systematic would be like if we choose every 10th one. Cluster and stratified is when we're looking at groups within the population, and convenience is when we just pick, let's say, the first 6 of them that comes into work each day. So make sure that you read in your textbook all of those different ways that you can choose and be familiar when you go about doing your homework and the quiz and the test on this section. Last question here is comment. And let me just restart here because I had an interruption with the phone call. Let's talk about comment on whether it is likely that the sample is representative of the population. There's a problem with this survey. We did the random sampling, but it's such a small sample. When we only have 6 of 218, we can't really expect to get much value. So we're going to say, since the sampling method is very small, it is not likely to be a representative of the population. Let's check the other things. It says, since the sampling method used never gives a representative sample, it's not likely that the sample is representative of the population. I'm going to say no for A. B, since the sample size is very small, yes it is. It is likely, no, it's not likely, it's unlikely. So this is a problem with B. And since the sampling method is since the sampling method used usually gives a representative sample under all circumstances, it is likely that the sample is representative. And I do believe that the confusion here is between these two, and the problem is the sample size is too small. So, and let's click answer. Yes, I like when I get them right. There will be one more video from this section, fairly short one, and I will put that in the folder with this one as well. Thank you.